like a broken light over this lonesome town tonight. Silver shadows on cracked street, echoing my tired heartbeat. Wind moves slow through the trees, whispers what you did to me. Your bite still cuts so deep, like a promise I couldn't keep. Stand alone beneath that sky with questions I can't deny. Every star feels out of place since you walked away. Hear that cold moon cry, it's singing low like every tear I try to hide shines in its pale white light. Yeah, the cold moon cry knows I'm barely getting by since you said your last goodbye. It howls across the night. Your memory drips like melting frost, reminds me of what I lost. Footsteps fading down the road left me with this heavy load. Bar sun buzzing down the block, neon flickers like a clock, counting down the days we had before love turned this bad. I light a cigarette alone, watch the smoke drift slow. I thought time would ease the pain, but the moon keeps calling your name. Hear that cold moon cry, it's breaking through the sky. Every word we left unsaid still ringing in my head. Yeah, the cold moon cry won't let a memory die. No matter how I try, it follows me tonight. If love was fire, we burned too bright, left nothing but ashes in the night. If love was faith, I lost belief. Now all I hold is grief. I try to run from what we were, but distance only makes it worse. Some hearts don't shatter loud and fast, they're breaking echoes that always last. Morning finds me where I stand, empty bottle in my hand. Dawn don't bring no mercy here, just makes the silence clear. Your name carved inside my mind, like a truth I can't unwind. I wear this sorrow like a coat, button tied around my throat. Still that moon won't let me rest, hanging heavy on my chest. Night keeps pulling me back in to where this lonely ache begins. Hear that cold moon cry, it's tearing through the sky. Every scar you left on me glows where you used to be. Yeah, the cold moon cry knows how hard I try to let your memory slide, but it won't let me say goodbye. Cold moon cry, cold moon cry, singing what I feel inside. When the world goes still and the wind runs dry, there's only me and that cold moon cry. Yeah, it cries for you, it cries for me, under that pale white sky. There's a mirror on a bedroom wall, don't recognize myself at all. Eyes look older than they should, like they've seen too much and understood. Lines carved deep by sleepless nights, shadow jaw and pale street light. I lean in close but I can't escape, stranger standing in my place. Your goodbye left more than a trace, now sadness wears my face. Every smile feels out of place, like it don't belong on me. Sadness wears my face tonight, walks around in my skin so tight. Every laugh's just borrowed light, fading fast by morning light. Sadness wears my face, time can't seem to erase, since you walked away from me. It's all the world can see. Coffee's cold before I drink, I just sit and overthink. Your voice echoes down the hall, but there's no one there at all. Closet door still holds your scent, like it never got the hint that you packed your heart and left. Took the best of what I kept. Even friends say I've changed, like I'm only half arranged. It never left my place. Oh, maybe I held on too long. Maybe loving you went wrong. Maybe I became the pain I was trying to outrun. Now the mirror tells no lies. It shows the hurt I can't disguise. You may be gone without a trace, but you're written on my face. Finds the truth I try to hide. I wash my face in cold regret, but it ain't faded yet. Your name rests on my tongue like a prayer half sung. I move through crowds like a ghost of the man who loved you most. I used to know who I was before love did what it does. Now every road I take feels like another mistake. Sadness wears my face tonight, carves your memory deep inside. Every tear I try to fight falls like rain I can't deny. Sadness wears my face, time can't replace the way you left your mark on me. In every breath I take, oh, 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 oh. Sadness wears my face, won't let me erase the look of losing you. So if you see me walking by with hollow eyes and a crooked smile, it ain't just me you see. It's what's left of what we used to be. Sadness wears my face, and it ain't leaving. There's a hollow in these walls tonight, where your laughter used to lie. Dust dancing in a beam of light, like memories that won't die. Your footsteps still haunt this floor, even though you walked away. Every creak outside my door sounds like you're coming back to stay. Whiskey sweating in my hand, like it knows I'm barely standing. I let you go, but you won't go far. You're stitched into my scars. It's a broken love echo ringing down this empty hall. Every word you said so soft now feels like a wrecking ball. Broken love echo bouncing off these lonely walls. No matter how I try to let you go, your voice still chest, heavy as a freight train's cry. I try to lay this heart to rest, but it just won't say goodbye. Your shadow lingers in the rain on every neon street I roam. I hear your name in passing trains like it's carved into my bones. Cigarette burning to the end, like a promise we couldn't mend. I turn the lights down low, but silence only lets you grow. It's a broken love echo rolling through my soul. Every kiss we left undone, still taking its toll. Broken love echo out of my control. No matter where this river flows, you're the undertow. If love was meant to fade away, why does it stay so strong? Why does your whisper find my ear when the whole wide world's gone? I burned your letters in the sink, watch the ashes fall. The smoke don't rise without a trace, it writes your name on the wall. Morning light don't heal the night, it just shows what's left behind. A bed too big, a heart too tight, and your ghost inside my mind. I tell myself I'll be okay, the time will dull the ache, but every dawn feels like replay of every small mistake. I hear you when the wind blows low, like a truth I'll never outgrow. I close the door, I locked it tight, still you're walking every night. It's a broken love echo living in my veins. Every time I say your name, it falls like heavy rain. Broken love echo driving me insane. No matter how far I run from you, I'll run back to the pain. Broken love echo won't ever let me be. Your goodbye keeps chasing me through every memory. There's a broken love echo in every step I take, in every breath I break. You may be gone, but you're not gone. Just an echo of a love that won't let go. There's a whisper in the hallway tonight, soft as dust in the pale moonlight. Floorboards cry where you used to stand, like still remember your hand. Windows open, curtain sways, like it's calling out your name. I hold my breath, I close my eyes, but you're still here in the quiet. Every shadow knows your shape, every silence feels the same. I hear you in the dark, like a lonely echo in my heart. Your voice rides on the midnight wind, calling me back again. I hear you in the dark, where the broken pieces start. No matter how far you are, you're never gone. I hear you in the gone, I hear you in the dark. There's a glass still by the bed, lipstick ghost in faded red. I don't touch it, I just stare, like you might reappear. The clock ticks slow, like it's in pain. Every second says your name. I walk the house, I check the door, like I've done 1,000 times before. I tell myself you're not around, but your memory is the loudest sound. I hear you in the dark, like footsteps in an empty park. Your laughter drifting through the night, like a match they won't ignite. I hear you in the dark, where the lonely shadows fall. No matter how I guard my heart, you're never home. I hear you in the gone, I hear you in the dark. If this is just my mind playing tricks, why does it feel so real like this? Why does the air still taste like you? Like unfinished words we never got through. I tried to bury what we had under whiskey, smoking, bad habits, but love don't die when the lights go low. It just hides where the cold winds blow. Streetlight bleeding through the blinds, draws your shadow next to mine. I reach out but I grab thin air, still swear I feel you there. Neighbors sleeping, world's at peace, but my ghost don't ever leave. Your name rolls off my tongue like a sad old song half sung. I say I'm strong, I say I'm fine, but you're still walking through my mind. I hear you in the dark, like thunder tearing me apart. Your whisper crawling through my falls quiet, that's when you come around, like you'll never live. I hear you, yeah, I hear you in the dark. Watch you walk out the door, left my heart scattered on the floor. Your shadow lingered in the hall, I could still hear your last call. The night felt colder than before, every echo reminded me of more. Footsteps faded down the street, but I still felt your heartbeat. I poured a drink I didn't need, to numb the ache, to slow the bleed. Even when I knew you were gone, my heart kept playing our song. I loved you after goodbye, when all the tears had run dry. Even when your back was turned, even when my soul still burned, yeah, I loved you after goodbye. Through every lonely night I cried, holding on to what we lost, paying love's heavy cost. Picture's still on the wall, a frozen smile that says it all. I reach for you in empty sheets, where memory and longing meet. The coffee's cold, the world moves fast, but I'm stuck with our past. Even strangers pass my door, but I still want you more. I hear your laugh in the rain, like it's a ghost I can't contain. I try to move, I try to hide, but love won't be denied. I love you after goodbye, when every whispered dream had died. Even when your name felt wrong, even when the nights were long, yeah, I loved you after goodbye. Through shadows and the silent cries, I stayed with the hurt, I stayed with the pain. Even when nothing would remain, maybe loving you was my curse. memory like a flame, even when it wasn't my name. I walked the streets, I drank the bars, I chased your light among the stars. But the heart don't follow reason, it bleeds for love in every season. Morning comes with pale regret. I can't forget, I can't reset. Your side of the bed is still cold, but I keep reaching for the hole. I whisper words you'll never hear, fighting through the lingering fear. I loved you when you said goodbye, and I still love you tonight. Even the dawn can't take the place of your memory in my face. I told myself I'd let you go, but my heart never wanted so. I loved you after goodbye, through the hurt and through the lies. Even when the world moved on, even when you were long gone. Yeah, I loved you after goodbye, through the tears I could not hide. I carry love beyond the end, still my heart won't comprehend. I loved you after goodbye, I loved you after goodbye. Yeah, still loving you tonight. When the night falls low and the world goes quiet, I still feel you, I still reach for you. I love you even after goodbye. There's a weight hanging on my chest, like a stone that won't let me rest. Midnight spills across the floor, and I don't fight it anymore. The fan turns slow above my head, like the words we never said. Your side of the bed still cold, like a story left untold. I breathe in deep, but it don't go. This heavy thing I carry low. Every step feels hard to take, like I'm walking on heartbreak. My soul sinks slow, like a river running cold. Every memory pulling me further than I wanna go. My soul sinks slow, through the silence you left below. I'm still here holding on. my soul sinks slow. Streetlight flickers through the rain, spells your name across the pane. I trace the letters with my hand, but they slip like broken sand. There's a bottle on the table. I tell myself I'm still able to rise above what we became, but it all feels just the same. Your perfume lingers in the air, like it's waiting for you there. I try to drown the undertow, but it pulls me down below. My soul sinks slow, like a shadow stretching low. Every promise left behind is a wound that won't let go. My soul sinks slow, in a house that don't feel like home, since you closed that final door. I've been drifting on my own. Maybe I loved you more than I should. Maybe I gave you all I could. Maybe some hearts break quiet and deep, not with a scream, but a silent weep. I keep replaying your goodbye, like a cracked record in my mind. If I could turn the hands of time, would you still be mine? Morning creeps through tired eyes, but daylight don't disguise the hollow echo in my chest, where your love used to rest. Friends say time will heal the ache, but time don't know what's at stake. It just moves on, cold and blind, leaves a broken heart behind. I speak your name under my breath, like it's the last thing left. I tell myself I'll let you go, but my heart won't let me know. My soul sinks slow, like a ship with nowhere to go. Every tear I try to hide falls where only shadows know. My soul sinks slow, through the hurt I never showed. I'm standing here above the ground, but inside I'm down below. My soul sinks slow, lower than you'll ever know. When the night gets long and the world moves on, I'm still right here, falling without a sound, drowning without a way. My soul sinks slow. Midnight's leaning on my window pane, like an old friend dressed in rain. Streetlight flickers, hums your name, and I feel that old familiar pain. There's a shadow sitting in your chair. I swear sometimes I see you there. Smoke curls up like a silent prayer, but heaven don't seem to care. I pour another glass too deep, try to drown what I can't keep. But every time the world gets still, that's when the hurt gets real. 'Cause the blues don't sleep at night. They crawl through cracks where there's no light. Every memory starts to speak when the silence gets too deep. Yeah, the blues don't sleep at night. They hold me till the morning light. No matter how I try to hide these lonely tears I can't deny. Your pictures turn face to the wall, but I still know it all by heart. Every rise before the fall, every finish from the start. Though the bed feels colder than before, like it knows you're gone for sure. I hear footsteps on the floor, but no one's knocking at my door. Wind outside begins to moan, sounds like it's crying on its own. I close my eyes to find some peace, but the ache won't release. 'Cause the blues don't sleep at night. They whisper low and hold me tight. Every promise left unsaid keeps running circles in my head. Yeah, the blues don't sleep at night. They burn slow like neon lights. No matter where I lay my head, I'm tangled in the words we said. If loving you was my mistake, it's one I probably make again. 'Cause even heartbreak feels better than never knowing what we had back then. I tried the bottle, tried the road, tried losing you in crowded rooms, but pain don't fade when lights go low. It blooms, it blooms. Dawn creeps in like a thief in gray, steals what little calm I found. But night ain't ever far away, it's always turning back around. Your name still lingers on my tongue, like a sad old bluesman song. Some Wounds don't close when love is done. They just learn how to live alone. I sit here counting every breath, like I'm waiting on something left. I tell myself I'll be alright, but I know it's coming with the night. 'Cause the blues don't sleep at night. They shake my soul till morning light. Every kiss we left behind still echoes through this heart of mine. Yeah, the blues don't sleep at night. They turn my wrongs into my rights. No matter how I try to run, they're the shadow I become. Yeah, the blues don't sleep, and neither do I. When the world goes quiet and the stars hang low, that's when they rise, slow and low. The blues don't sleep. They wait for me in the dark, where you used to be. I woke up to a house so cold, your shadow gone, your story told. Coffee's gone bitter in the cup. Since you left, I can't wake up. The clock ticks slow, the walls just stare. Empty echoes fill the air. I reach for you, but find instead the quiet lies where you once tread. I'll light a smoke, watch it curl, like the last hope in this lonely world. Every step I take feels wrong, like I'm dancing to a silent song. I got the empty hands blues. Nothing to hold, nothing to lose. All the love I gave to you slipped away and left me bruised. Yeah, the empty hands blues. Every night I pay my dues. I keep searching for what's true, but all I've got are empty hands blues. Rain taps low on the window pane, like it knows my quiet pain. Neon flickers down the street, every heartbeat's out of beat. Your picture still lies on the shelf, mocking me with what I felt. I try to smile, I try to fight, but nothing turns wrong into right. Even the whiskey tastes like tears, burning slow through all my years. I tell myself I'll be okay, but the nights just still but I don't rise. Just another day of empty skies. I walk the floor, I pour a drink, and wonder how I'll ever think of loving someone, losing it all, of answering to the heart's cruel call. These hands that once held you tight now shake alone in the night. Even the sun don't feel like home since you left me here alone. I try to leave, I try to go, but the empty hands, they follow. So I got the empty hands blues. Nothing to hold, nothing to lose. All the love I gave to you still drifts away like morning dew. Yeah, the empty hands blues. Every heartbeat, every bruise. I'm standing here still confused, living with these empty hands blues. Empty hands blues. Empty hands blues, yeah. Nothing to hold, nothing to lose. Just the empty hands blues. When the night falls down and the world goes quiet, these hands are empty, but the blues, they never leave. You said love was a fragile thing, like glass in a trembling hand. But I held on through everything, never thought we'd barely stand. Your silence grew like a winter frost across the warmth we knew. I felt the distance, felt the loss, but I stayed for you. Even when the fire turned to smoke, even when your promises broke, I knew the truth behind your eyes, but I swallowed every lie. I stayed for the hurt, I stayed through the rain, held on to love while it slipped through the pain. I stayed for the hurt when I should have run first. Now I'm standing alone with the echo and the curse. Yeah, I stayed for the hurt. You stopped saying my name the same, like it tasted wrong on your lips. Started playing a different game with fingertips that slip. I saw goodbye in the way you'd stare at walls instead of me, but I kept pretending love was there where it used to be. I wore hope like a heavy chain, dragging slow behind the pain. bed's too wide at night, and your side's cold as stone. Funny how I fought that fight just to end up here alone. Your memory drips like candle wax, burning slow and low. I trace the cracks of a love that wouldn't grow. I hear your voice inside my head, saying things we never said. I could have walked away with pride, but I let my heart decide. I stayed for the hurt, I stayed till it broke, held on to fire till it turned into smoke. I stayed for the hurt, through the blessing and curse. Now I'm paying the price for loving you first. I stayed for the hurt when I should have let go. Now the blues is the only love I know. Yeah, I stayed when I knew you were gone. Held on tight to something wrong. I stayed for the hurt, and the hurt stayed for me. Slow and heavily, like these blues won't ever leave. Midnight knocking on my window pane, street light bleeding through the rain. Clock keeps ticking like it knows my name. Every second whispers your blame. Ashtray full of broken days, empty glass and a smoky haze. Your perfume lingers in this room, like a ghost that won't leave too soon. I tried to drown you in the dark, but memories glow like a dying spark. I got a low heart, slow time, every beat dragging like a crime. Your goodbye still echoes in my mind, like a train that never left the line. Low heart, slow time, love ran out, but the hurt won't die. I'm breathing, but I don't feel alive, just surviving these long, long nights. Your picture fading on the wall, I don't reach for it anymore, but silence hits me like a fall when I hear footsteps at the door. Cold coffee on the kitchen sink, I don't sleep, I just overthink. Your side of the bed stays clean, like you were never in between. I wear my sorrow like a a suit, tailored sharp, but it don't fit the truth. I got a low heart, slow time, every beat dragging like a crime. Your goodbye still echoes in my mind, like a train that never left the line. Low heart, slow time, your shadow dancing in streetlight shine. I'm stuck where your love crossed mine, counting tears in rhythm and rhyme. If love was fire, we burned too fast. If love was glass, we never meant to last. I gave you my truth, you gave me doubt. Now all that's left is this empty house. Oh, I hear your laughter in the rain, like a melody wrapped in pain. If I could turn these hands of fate, I'd hold you close. But now it's too late. Morning comes, but it feels the same. Sunlight don't warm this frame. I move around like a broken tune, a man still howling at the moon. Your name tastes bitter on my tongue, like a sad song never sung. I talk to walls that don't reply, guess they're tired of hearing me cry. I tried to bury what we had, but lonely nights dig it back. I got a low heart, slow time, every beat dragging like a crime. Your goodbye carved deep in my spine, like a scar that